Einen wunderschönen guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to a special event. I would like to welcome you. My name is Boris Weltermann. I will be the host for tonight.
Schön, dass Sie heute alle da sind und das ist ja dieser Tage jetzt nicht ganz so selbstverständlich. Da gibt es ja immer ein paar Gründe, nicht zu solchen Veranstaltungen zu erscheinen. Letztes Jahr hatten wir es mit dem Wetter zu tun, mit dem Schnee. Das haben wir dieses Jahr nicht das Problem. Aber es gibt natürlich ein anderes Problem in dieser Zeit und Sie wissen wahrscheinlich, wovon ich rede. Die bayerische Kommunalwahl geht in die Zielgerade. Trotzdem ist es schön, dass einige Leute gekommen sind, auch einige Politiker aus der den Oberbürgermeister von Kempten sich gerade, Herr Kichle, grüß Gott, auch aus dem Landtag. Aus dem Landtag sehe ich Herrn Beiswenger, auch Ihnen herzlich willkommen. Und ich glaube, ich habe gesehen, dass der Fraktionschef Thomas Kreuzer auch auf dem Weg hierher ist. Also die Allgäuer Haute Volée der Politik ist vertreten. Das heißt, wir können eigentlich loslegen. Obwohl, ich muss noch ganz kurz sagen, natürlich spielt auch das viel zitierte Coronavirus ein bisschen rein. Es gibt Leute, die eingeladen waren heute, die aus dem Grund nicht kommen konnten, aus Italien, der Tschechei und aus Japan. Aber sie werden diese Veranstaltung wie viele andere hoffentlich auch über den Internet-Livestream live miterleben können. Was wollte ich noch sagen? Genau, die politische Haute Volée habe ich angesprochen. Es gibt also Gründe, viele Gründe nicht hier zu sein, aber es gibt natürlich auch Gründe hier zu sein und um die geht es ja eigentlich heute Abend. Und zwar die Hochschule Kempten präsentiert Ihnen heute ein europaweit einzigartiges Projekt. Und das hier in Kempten im Allgäu. Allgäu und Digitalisierung, dass das sehr wohl zusammenpasst, das werden wir heute erfahren. An diesem spannenden Abend zeigen wir Ihnen nämlich, was möglich ist und was die Zukunft ist. Und wir wollen Ihnen den einzigen, europaweit einzigen Fahrsimulator für Assistenzsysteme und autonomes Fahren präsentieren. Und natürlich haben wir interessante Gäste und spannende Redner, die das alles natürlich viel besser erklären können als ich. Und deshalb begrüße ich ganz herzlich zuallererst den Präsidenten der Hochschule für angewandte Wissenschaft in Kempten, Herrn Professor Dr. Wolfgang Hauke.
Just from the University of Applied Science.
Machen wir gleich. Ich stelle noch ein paar Leute vor.
I'm going to introduce a few more people, if you bear with me
one
second.
Und den Professor Dr. Andreas Rupp, Vizepräsident für Forschung und Entwicklung an der Hochschule Kempten, ist natürlich auch hier.
University of Applied Science Kempten is also here.
Danke.
Thank you.
Von der Fakultät Maschinenbau, Professor Bernhard Schick.
Mechanical Engineering, Bernhard Schick.
Von AB Dynamics wird Professor Pim van der Jagt nachher zu uns sprechen. Und last not least, natürlich darf ich den Minister für Wissenschaft und Kunst der bayerischen Staatsminister Bernd Sibler begrüßen. Vielen Dank, dass Sie da sind und die Zeit gefunden haben. Ihnen, Herr Sibler, und Ihnen allen natürlich wünsche ich einen schönen Abend und ein herzliches Willkommen. Also, zuerst werfen wir jetzt einen kurzen Blick auf das, was wir Ihnen nachher zeigen und vorstellen möchten. Wir werden ein kurzes Video anschauen und danach short video. And afterwards, I would like to welcome Professor Dr. Wolfgang Hauke and Professor Ruck to have them on stage for some introductory words. Thank you for now. Studying in the Allgäu region. Working in the Allgäu region.
Ja, meine Damen und Herren,
ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bid you a warm Grüß Gott and welcome to the rollout of the new Advanced Driving Simulator. I would like to welcome the Minister of State for Science and Art, Mr. Bernd Sibler. A warm welcome to you. Glad that you actually have taken the time to officially launch the new driving simulator with us. During your last visit here at our university, which was almost exactly 1 year ago, we were able to welcome you here in this building. We opened up the digital lab, which could be found here on my left-hand side, and you can have a look at it. So a warm welcome to you. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to our members of the State Parliament, Eric Beiswing and Thomas Kreuzer, who is also chairman of the CSU State Parliament faction and also member of the Board of Trustees of the University of Applied Science in Kempten. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to the Lord Mayor of the City of Kempten, Mr. Thomas Kichle, and, well, unfortunately, Mr. Klotz is not here, but I will welcome him here in advance. With your participation, you document your close connection to our University of Applied Sciences in Kempten. Representing the partners from the business world, I would like to welcome Professor van der Jak from AB Dynamics, who will also speak to you during the rest of the event. And a warm welcome, a cordial welcome to the representatives of the Ministry of Science and also the colleagues and employees of the university, our former president, Robert F. Schmidt, and also the representatives of the numerous partner companies of our Adrive Living Lab. Innovations increasingly arise between individual subjects or across subject boundaries. And, well, they are actually based on the participation of various disciplines. And as a result, innovations are usually joint achievements on the basis of productive cooperation of various scientists. And this is precisely what the mission of the University of Applied Science in Kempten is and aims at: competence through network diversity. As you can see on the slide, is that we develop personalities, we build networks, we take social responsibility. And the means that we have are teaching and further education, research and development, and also the design of the place and the learning and work. The Adrive Living Lab and the associated activities are, from my point of view, a prime example of the implementation of this mission and make this, well, somewhat abstractly described action orientation tangible. We train young people in a highly innovative field in the unique master's degree course Drive Systems System, but also in the master's degree in industrial engineering and the new bachelor's degree in automotive engineering. And believe you me, when you walk through a normal working day, through our promises, you are just simply caught by this atmosphere that is prevailing. Young people, so that means future knowledge and competence bearers of different nationalities work and, well, you can also probably say, live in a community and work together at a very innovative and exciting topic. So I can only say for myself, when I walk through those halls, I get a little bit envious and I would like to be a student again myself. And, well, to work in such an environment, it's such a great topic, and to learn and research in this environment is just great. And in the Adrive Living Lab, as an interdisciplinary networking center of the university, with Mr. Jung, Mr. Brauer, and Mr. Schick, we have 3 professors of different faculties. They have 5 PhD students, 30 employees, and 23 scientific assistants in research, teaching and industrious projects. Ideas to improve technology acceptance are created, and they actually brought to the streets in the true word of its meaning. And all this is made possible, among other things, by what we consider to be very pleasant and this win-win collaboration with numerous partners from the industry. And I would like, at this point, express my sincere gratitude. Another heartfelt thanks goes to Professor Schick and his team, who prepared and organized this event. It was certainly a challenge to create such an atmosphere in a room that is normally used as a research lab, and I know what effort this is, so warm thank you very much. So I now wish all participants an exciting, informative and insightful afternoon with stimulating discussions during our rollout with surprise guests. Thank you very much. Well, also warm welcome from my behalf here at the University of Applied Sciences, so in the rooms of the Center of Electromobility and the Adrive Living Lab. Well, you are here actually in our workshop where normally vehicles are repaired, prepared for measurements. And well, we sort of redecorated it. Actually, it's a room which actually is also used for certain student parties. So we're actually, well, we've had quite many parties here in this room. Well, at the University of Applied Science in Kempten, this is where we are. When we talk about applied science, then we understand 3 different activities. For once, we have the opportunity, just through research funded by the Bavarian Ministry of Science and Arts, to get new areas. So this funding actually allows us to build up a certain level of know-how and to buy things in order to be able to be prepared for scientific work. So we use everything which are funded from from Bavaria, Federal Republic of Germany and EU, and we use these funds to cooperate with industries and other companies, etc. And this actually gets us to contracted research and development projects with industrial partners. What is common with all projects is that we have a very close cooperation with our industrial partners. They are interested then in our results. So we're not only working in an ivory tower, we always have objectives and try to solve questions coming from the industry, which actually makes us very close to innovation compared to basic research. If we have a look at our figures, well, we have actually about a budget of 7 million euros a year with 150 scientists and engineers, 40 students that actually support those scientists and engineers, and we have roughly 30 professors that serve as project managers. So that means, what do we understand on the research and development is we actually work together with trained engineers and IT specialists, and the students actually are involved in those projects but do not have project management functions. Our emphasis of focus actually, they mirror actually the question of our society of today. So manufacturing and production, energy system on the other hand, then also social and healthcare. And another point is innovative teaching and studying. So this is also an area which is, well, taken care of quite intensely. But actually the biggest focus is automotive and mobility research. And this is actually the focus that you see here today. We have different branches. So first of all, we have the Technology Transfer Center in Kempten for e-mobility. We also have a center in Memmingen for performance electronics. And which is very new is the Institute for Driving Assistance and Network Mobility. So there we have 2 focal points, automated driving and also trial drives and networked mobility. And there we cover different questions and especially automated driving and driver's assistance. This is actually what we do there. And this can be found at the Memminger Berg, so at the Memmingen airport, so just next to FACT, which actually run the test facilities. And here you can see the building that we will actually move in, well, as of summer this year, and it will be roughly 50 people that will go there, and then we will be neighboring with the collaboration partner FACT, and we will actually carry out research and development projects there. And what you can see here at this point is actually our part. And until everything is finished, we will collect people there, and we start working there. And at the end of the summer, we're hoping to start it there. So thank you very much. Enjoy the day. And I hope you have also then a great time, at the Memminger Berg as well, which allows us a lot of activities there. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Ja, vielen Dank, Professor
Well, thank you very much, Professor Dr. Hauke and Professor Dr. Andreas Rupp, for those introductory words into a very exciting topic. A topic, of course, politics is also interested in. Research, training, and also knowledge transfer from the universities into application. And
Wissenschaft und Kunst, Bernd Sibler.
our Bavarian State Minister would like to have a word as well. Bernd Sibler, welcome him here on stage, please.
Sehr geehrter Herr Präsident,
Mr. President,
ansehnliche Festversammlung, meine sehr geehrten Damen und Herren.
attendees, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues from the state parliaments, Lord Mayor Thomas, do you know the famous sketch from Heinz Erhardt that actually just stands up there and then talks about a rabbit breeding association? Well, actually it's the same for me. I opened up my map and I thought, well, I can tell you a lot about, Bavarian State Library, but unfortunately I have the wrong documents with me. Well, don't worry. The good thing, when you read your documents before, you can, recap something. And I'm very happy to be here today with you, not for the first time, in those premises in this room, Mr. Hauke, because 1 year ago, Thomas and I actually, we opened up this great transfer unit. Today we have a very interesting field of application, so the simulation with the advanced driving simulator, which actually runs in 6 dimensions. I started thinking length, width, height, time, probably left, right? So, with shaking and stuff like that. And this actually highlights and undermines how exciting this could be, because you're just working on the highest level. When I see this vehicle here, and when I read Williams and McLaren here sometimes, then you know that you have reached a high-end product. And of course, the strain limits, the burdens actually in Formula One, I think they should suffice for ordinary traffic, but I think students, the young researchers, the professors that work here, I think they consider it as a very great challenge. And this, Thomas and Eric, this highlights that we in Bavaria actually at the top of progress, that we always try to reach the ceiling, and not only wanting to do something, but also achieve just top performance science. And we can also make a contribution here. I'm very proud to be state minister, because we can actually lead into the future, and with those things, the question of autonomous driving can be answered more easily. Many questions can be answered, how it could what it is like with technological problems, which ones occur, etc. And with a founded and a good simulation, you can achieve quite a lot. And that's the reason why we're here in Memmingen. No, I've almost said Memmingen. Sorry for that. It's a very important point, because here you can have just perfect conditions to create and work. And then science and research is fun. And even if and especially when you're connected into the region, into the economy, and this is actually something we're proud of, so that we do not work and do not want to work in the ivory tower only, And that is also true and mainly true for the University of Applied Science. So, because together with the companies here in the region, they can work with them. You have young talents that can raise attention. And with working here, you can actually also get the experts from the future, get the people from the region. And if you also have job accompanying studies, you can actually prevent people and students to go to Munich, for example. Because not everybody wants to leave the region or can't leave the region because the lifestyle or the life situation doesn't allow it. And this needs to be highlighted and underlined